RoboCop vs. Godzilla. In the year 2045, Detroit stands not just as an icon of industrial resurgence, but as a pinnacle of technological advancement. The city pulses with the hum of quantum processors and the glow of holographic interfaces. Yet, beneath the veneer of progress, an undercurrent of unease stirs. Seismic sensors along the Atlantic Ridge have recorded disturbances measuring 9.0 on the Richter scale, unprecedented in recorded history. Geologists are at a loss to explain these anomalies, as no tectonic activity was predicted in these zones. RoboCop stands atop a high-rise building, scanning the city with his advanced visor emitting a soft blue glow. Cybernetic systems optimal, neural interfaces stable, scanning for criminal activity within a 10-kilometer radius. A HUD display shows data streams, crime statistics, and predictive analytics powered by AI algorithms. RoboCop intervenes in a high-speed chase, calculating the trajectory to disable the escaping vehicle without civilian casualties. Engaging EMP projectile, the fleeing vehicle's system shut down, bringing it to a safe halt. A satellite image shows a massive heat signature moving beneath the Atlantic Ocean toward the eastern seaboard. This is impossible. The organism's size exceeds 120 meters in height, and its body mass, it's off the charts. At the coastline, water recedes dramatically. Godzilla emerges, each footstep causing magnitude 7 tremors. Godzilla's earth-shaking roar measures over 180 decibels, shattering nearby glass and causing auditory sensors to overload. The military deploys with cutting-edge weaponry. Hypersonic jets armed with railguns, unmanned drone swarms, and exosuited infantry units. All units, this is not a drill. Target is designated as Gojira. Engage with extreme prejudice. Jets fire hypervelocity projectiles traveling at Mach 7, but Godzilla's bioelectric field causes them to detonate prematurely. Drone swarms are obliterated by Godzilla's tail, generating electromagnetic pulses that fry their circuitry. Our weapons are ineffective. His epidermal layer is resisting all forms of penetration. In a high-tech command center, holographic displays show Godzilla's path of destruction heading toward Detroit. RoboCop, you're the only asset capable of interfacing with our defense grid and engaging this threat on the ground. We've analyzed Godzilla's biosignatures. His thermonuclear reactors emit radiation levels exceeding 500 sieverts, lethal to any organic life form within a 5-kilometer radius. My cybernetic enhancements provide shielding up to 800 sieverts. Probability of successful engagement increases with tactical upgrades. RoboCop undergoes enhancements. Nano-engineered armor plating is fused onto his exoskeleton, increasing durability by 200%. A new armament is installed, a plasma rail cannon capable of firing concentrated energy bursts at 3,000 megajoules. We've integrated a quantum disruptor to interfere with Godzilla's bioelectric field. Additionally, the prototype exo-mech suit will amplify your strength tenfold, allowing for direct physical engagement. RoboCop tests the new equipment in a simulated environment, all systems functional, ready to deploy. The outskirts of Detroit, abandoned factories juxtaposed against the encroaching silhouette of Godzilla. Target acquired, initiating engagement protocol Alpha. The ground trembles as Godzilla approaches. Sensors indicate his core temperature rising, a prelude to his atomic breath. RoboCop fires the plasma rail cannon. The beam strikes Godzilla, causing a visible wound, a first for humanity's weapons. Direct hit! Energy output of the cannon reached 3,500 megajoules. Detecting radiation spike. Initiate evasive maneuvers. Godzilla unleashes his atomic breath, a beam of concentrated radiation and heat exceeding 500,000 degrees Celsius. RoboCop's shields absorb some, but systems begin to overload. Warning, shield integrity at 60% and falling. RoboCop crashes into a building, causing structural collapse. Assessing damage, critical systems compromised, switching to auxiliary power. RoboCop, you need to retreat. We can't afford to lose you. Back at the command center, RoboCop is connected to diagnostic machines. Sparks fly as technicians work fervently. His neural net is intact, but we've got severe damage to the exoskeleton and power systems. We need to reinforce the armor with a titanium-uranium alloy. It's the only way to withstand the atomic breath. Experts gather around holographic projections of Godzilla. Godzilla's metabolic processes are akin to a living nuclear reactor. His gills are a vulnerability during thermoregulation. proposing a plan: exploit thermal fluctuations to induce a feedback loop, causing temporary incapacitation. If we can increase his core temperature beyond critical levels, he may retreat to cool down. RoboCop alone in a dimly lit chamber, memories flashing of his past life as Alex Murphy. Images of his family, his oath as a police officer. Purpose extends beyond directives. Protecting humanity is a choice. Alex, I know you're in there. The city needs you. We need you. I will not fail. RoboCop, now equipped with the upgraded armor, leads an unmanned convoy emitting coolant gases to lure Godzilla. Initiating Operation Cold Front. All units maintain formation. Godzilla detects the convoy and follows, tempted by the sudden drop in ambient temperature. Location: an abandoned industrial zone laced with traps. RoboCop stands ready. All environmental variables are within optimal parameters. RoboCop triggers explosives, causing structures to collapse onto Godzilla, temporarily immobilizing him. Engaging quantum disruptor. Waves of quantum interference disrupt Godzilla's bioelectric field, causing disorientation. His dorsal fins are pulsating erratically. It's working. Deploying cryomissiles. Missiles strike, supercooling Godzilla's gill regions. Ice forms, restricting his ability to thermoregulate. Godzilla's core temperature readout. Approaching critical threshold. Godzilla stumbles, energy levels plummeting. Now, the final strike. RoboCop channels all remaining power to the plasma rail cannon, overclocking it beyond safe limits. Sparks fly as systems begin to fail. Warning: this action will result in total system burnout. Acknowledged. Proceed. He fires. The beam pierces through Godzilla, causing a massive internal explosion. Godzilla emits a weakened roar and begins to retreat toward the ocean. You did it, RoboCop. RoboCop collapses as his systems shut down. Smoke billows from his armor. The city skyline shows signs of battle but stands tall. Civilians begin to emerge, helping one another. In the wake of the unprecedented attack, Detroit stands resilient. Thanks to RoboCop, the city has been saved from certain destruction. Memorials and vigils are held for those lost. In a lab, RoboCop lies on an operating table. Engineers and scientists debate. His neural net is fried. We might not be able to bring him back. He integrated with the quantum disruptor's feedback. His consciousness could be trapped in the quantum realm. A subtle blink lights up on RoboCop's visor. Wait, did you see that? Civilians gather outside, leaving flowers, notes, and tokens of gratitude. Elsewhere, seismic monitors detect disturbances beneath Earth's crust in the Pacific Ring of Fire. This energy reading, it dwarfs even the previous incident. A shadowy figure observes multiple screens showing various global hotspots. The age of monsters has only just begun. In a world where the line between hero and titan blurs, humanity's greatest asset lies not in its technology, but in its indomitable spirit. RoboCop stands atop a building overlooking the city. Fully restored, his visor scans the horizon as he readies himself for whatever comes next.